Hey guys, it's Daphne and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a basic guide to height growth. So I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of information. So first, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to estimate your height growth. Second, how you can see if you can still grow taller or not. And number 3 is some basic height growth tips and tricks. And it's going to be more detailed than my last video, but if you guys want to check my last video out, I posted it in April 2020, and it's basically just my personal height journey and some basic tips. And today I'm just going to be like furthering on those tips and plus a few more. So stay tuned to figure out how to grow taller. Okay, so we're going to start with how to estimate your height. Like, everyone must be really curious, like, how tall am I destined to grow taller? Because around 60 to 80% of your height comes from your genes. So it's not saying that if your parents are short, you're destined to be short. It's just saying there's a higher chance you will be short. So, but there's still ways you could try to improve that. How you're supposed to estimate your height growth is basically there's a height calculation formula, and you add your dad's height plus your mom's height and then divide by 2. And wait, that's not it. If you're a boy, add 6 centimeters to that number, and if you're a girl, minus 6 centimeters to that number. Okay, I'm gonna do mine very quickly because, you know, just to give you guys an example. So for example, my dad is 173 centimeters and my mom is 159 centimeters. So I'm going to add that together, and let's do some quick math. So 173 plus 159 divided by 2 would be 166 centimeters. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to minus 6 from that number because I'm a girl. So my predicted height would be around 160 centimeters. And obviously, you could grow taller or shorter than that height, but that number is just like your average predicted height. It could vary a little bit, but it's going to be around that amount. Okay, so next, for my last video, there has been a lot of people asking me, like, can I still grow taller, or is there still a chance for me, etc. And that one is kind of complicated because, let's see, for girls, you could still grow if you're still in puberty, and after your first period, you could still grow for around 2 years, but it's gonna be kind of slow. So after your first period, your predicted height growth would be around 4 to 6 centimeters. And of course, you could grow less or more than that, but that's just the average prediction. And for boys, I am not really sure, but I've heard that for boys, you guys could grow until the end of high school, I guess. If you guys aren't really sure if you guys could grow taller or not, what I would recommend is you guys can go to the hospital and go to the growth section, and then the doctor would give you guys an x-ray and see if your growth bones have closed up yet. So if your growth bones are already closed up, then you won't be able to grow taller. Anyway guys, after adulthood, there's very little chance that you guys can grow taller. It's close to 0%. There's a lot of people who've been saying that, you know, we could still grow taller after adulthood, some magic tricks to make you grow like 10 centimeters after you reach adulthood. And that is it's actually not lies, but it's just not completely true. So what they do is they basically just help you extend your original height. So for example, if my bones are like slouched, I might be shorter, right? But if I like go like this, I'll be taller. So what they're trying to do is they would make your bones stretch to its full height, so that's why you would be taller. But yeah, that's the tricks they do. And yes, okay, next topic. So if you went to the doctor, or like if you're sure you're able to grow taller, what can you do? And so I'm going to be giving you guys some real tips and tricks. So first is to drink milk. I mentioned this in my last video too. I think the healthy amount will be around 1 cup in the morning and 1 cup at night. And don't worry about like weight gain or anything, because weight gain is like not important as of right now. You could grow taller and then lose weight, and plus milk is good for your bones. So yeah. My next tip is to exercise. Now this is so important, guys. I myself have personally not been doing a lot of this, but I know some exercises that are really good for height growth, and the most useful one for height growth is basketball. Now, I personally am not a huge fan of basketball, but recently I've been trying to branch out a bit because I still want to grow tall, so I've been trying to do some basketball, even though it's a little bit late for me. But yes, so basketball is very helpful. Anything that stimulates the end of your feet, that's very helpful for growing tall. Okay, talking about feet, another very important aspect of growing taller, and this one is scientifically proven and every doctor would tell you to do this, and that is to jump rope, or like just jump, because that helps your feet get stimulated, and then the bones would grow. So what I would recommend is, I used to jump around 1,000 times per day, but if you guys don't have time for that, I would say 100 for each grade you are in. So for example, if I am in 9th grade, then one day, then I should jump around 900 per day. And if you're in 1st grade, you jump around 100 per day, etc. So it'll just go up and up, because as you grow up, it would be harder to grow taller. So that's why you need to jump more. So yes. And next tip is to sleep. And I've heard a lot of people, they say, oh, I don't eat very healthy, I don't do a lot of exercise, but what I do is I sleep a lot. So there are some people who sleep a lot and they've actually been able to grow very tall. The healthy amount of sleep that you must have each night is around 8 to 9 hours for teenagers, and if you could sleep more, that would be better, but make sure to be up on bed before 11, because at around 11 p.m. your body starts secreting these growth hormones, and it secretes from around 11 to 2. So if you're in deep sleep at this time, then there will be a higher chance that you will grow taller. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to be talking about sunshine, vitamin D. So vitamin D is also crucial to height growth, and you can obtain that from food and a lot of stuff, but the easiest way to obtain vitamin D is just by going into the sun. Like, if you could just spend 15 minutes in the sun every day, that will be enough vitamin D for height growth. That's around it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I'll try to answer every one of them. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye!